Good morning. What we're going to be doing today is each of you are going to have one of these packets that you're going to start with. The purpose of having it stapled is so that you have all of the papers right here, and I'm going to go over with you today what your assembled templates are going to look like. So in your packet, you're going to be working with the first, second, third, and fourth pages. So that is going to be one template. So what you will do, and you can fill out the information first or you can cut it apart, is you're eventually going to end up with a template that looks like this. Your first page is going to have the definition of the Spanish preterite. You can find that right there in your notes. The second is looking at regular preterite AR verbs. It asks you to put the preterite endings, the example verbs, and then an example sentence. Please make sure and translate your example sentence. The next page down here is going to say ER endings. So you're going to do the same as the AR verbs with the example conjugation of the verb and then the example sentence. And then the fourth page is your IR endings. The fifth page looks at car, gar, and zar verbs. The sixth page looks at ser and ear in the preterite. And then the seventh page looks at dar and ver in the preterite. The last page is ser. We haven't done this yet, so you'll attach this page so you have a completed template, but don't worry about filling out that information. Do the best you can on this. This is what your assembled template looks like. If you have any questions, save those for me when I get back. The next one that we're going to do, it has the andar, querer, estar, saber, and so on the first page. The second page then has the translations of those verbs. So your assembled template is going to look like this. You'll need an extra piece of paper. You're going to cut out around this, and so then you'll tape these onto that separate piece of paper, and then you're going to have flaps that will open up. So don't cut along this solid line or your flaps won't open up. And then you're going to have these inserts. You will affix these inserts to the back of these flaps. So the first one is andar. So you will open up the andar flap and you'll affix andar to walk to the back of that. If you have any questions on those, let me know when I get back. The next one that you're going to be working on is going to be, okay, and then actually in your packets, you have 2 copies of this page, so don't worry about that extra copy. For some reason, I accidentally made an extra copy, so don't worry about that. The next one in your packet is going to be your preterite J verbs. We have not learned the preterite J verbs yet, so don't stress about filling out the information. Worry more about assembling the template. So you're going to cut out the window, so along the solid lines like this, and then right in here. So what you'll end up with is a template that looks like this. You'll need a blank piece of paper, and then you can open up your windows. So you'll have 4 windows. And then on the next page, you're going to have the conjugations. Don't worry about conjugating the verbs. We have not learned that yet. But you will affix the conjugation beneath the window. So if I open up my conducir window, I can see the conjugation right under here. Because the next page is going to be for your examples. Once again, don't worry about filling out the information, only worry about assembling the template. So if I look at conducir, I can see that there's going to be examples here, but I'm just affixing that example page right behind it. So this is what your template looks like. You are going to do the exact same thing for what was called the preterite Y verbs. We haven't learned them yet, so you'll get the template assembled. It will look like this, the same type of windows that open. You'll see conjugations and you'll see examples. If you have extra time in these 2 days, so if you finish and you have extra time, feel free to look up these verbs, and then on the front, you're just going to draw a picture that reminds you of what that verb means. So have all of these templates assembled by the time I return, and then we'll move forward with the preterite. If you want to get colored pencils, markers, or crayons and decorate them, make them look nice, that sounds fine. But just make sure that at least your templates are assembled. So you will have a total of 4 assembled templates. Shoot me an email if you have any questions, or just wait until I get back. Thank you.